Now in 4 News Now at 6, a Spokane City Council candidate may not be eligible to run. We'll break down the divorce papers raising questions and what this means for the upcoming election.
A wind advisory is currently in effect for most of the inland northwest. It's blowing some wet weather our way. I'll help you plan out your weekend around the rain in your First Alert weather forecast.
Oh my God! Screams around every corner inside a family home in the Silver Valley. We'll take you to Patty's Purgatory, where jack-o'-lanterns, fog, and chilling surprises await visitors this Halloween season. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
Well, we are less than 2 weeks from Election Day, but tonight there are concerns one of the candidates for Spokane City Council may not actually be eligible to run. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. According to a report from Range Media, District 2 candidate Alejandro Barrientos may not be eligible to run over concerns that he did not live in the district long enough. Our Madeline Mullins spoke with Barrientos to get his response.
The Spokane City Charter states for a candidate to be qualified to run, they must be a qualified voter and live in the city and the district they are running for the year immediately before they file to run. Divorce papers obtained by Range Media show District 2 candidate Alejandro Barrientos may not meet these qualifications. Barrientos filed to run in May 2025, so the year before, he had to have lived in District 2. The papers signed by Barrientos on May 1st, 2024 state he and his wife lived in separate homes, but the couple shared a house on the South Hill. Barrientos says the divorce papers do not tell the whole story.
We had a plan in mind that necessarily didn't work for the best interests of our kids and the time frame of me finding a stable home for our kids. We just kind of went with that instead of me moving out.
During that year, Barrientos says he lived on the South Hill in District 2, but that some nights were spent elsewhere.
I did stay downtown maybe a handful of times during that time period. And with my brother because I was going through a divorce.
Right now, Barrientos is still eligible to hold office until a legal challenge is made and a judge decides he is not. His opponent, Kate Tellis, shared in a statement, "I would hope any candidate for public office would strictly follow all rules and requirements related to their candidacy. At this moment, my campaign is using all our energy on encouraging people to vote and promoting my solutions for the challenges we face in Spokane."
I have no problem litigating this. I know the truth. I know where I resided. And so to me, it's not a challenge.
As of Friday evening, the Spokane County Auditor says, to her knowledge, nobody had filed a complaint against Barrientos. In Spokane, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
Well, you want to hang on to your hats because a wind advisory is currently in effect across the inland northwest.
Let's send it over to forecaster Jason Valentine in for Chris Crocker with a look at our current conditions.
Thank you so much. The Eurythmics in the 80s had a song, "Here Comes the Rain Again." And for the third straight weekend, well, here comes the rain again. We see a lot of cloud coverage coming into the Spokane region, and we're going to be seeing showers very soon, but also that wind. We have a wind advisory until 11 p.m. That is pretty much for the entirety of the east side of the state. We could see gusts up to 45 miles per hour, but that's more in the middle of the state. For the Spokane, Coeur d'Alene region, about 30-mile-per-hour gusts are expected. We're starting to see winds slowly start to tick up. That will continue for the next couple of hours and into our overnight period. So a little bit more blustery than it has been. Those are sustained winds. Again, gusts possible up to 30 miles per hour. So the radar, we're slowly seeing some showers coming into the region. We expect a bulk of it to come in the next few hours, and we do expect to see showers and then a break into tomorrow morning, and then off and on showers for your Saturday. Our high temperature trend also reveals that we were around 63 for our high today in Spokane. Tomorrow around 53, and that will be in the mid to upper 40s starting on Sunday, so chilly conditions are on the way. Our evening planner, plenty of clouds and showers. Then tomorrow, plenty of clouds, and overnight lows will be warm with the cloud coverage, but we have showers, mountain snow, more winds to talk about, thunder and lightning. It's going to be awesome in my First Alert weather forecast coming up.
All right, Jason, thank you. Ballots are now in the hands of Spokane voters, and with them, a decision on a more than $400 million proposal from Spokane Parks and Spokane Public Schools. Now, we spent the week doing in-depth coverage on the Together Spokane initiative to make sure you're informed before casting your vote. On Monday, we asked what you wanted to know about the parks portion of the plan. One viewer asked, why are the schools and parks tied together? Shouldn't the budgets be separate? Alexandra Konyarts joins us live from the Latah-Hangman neighborhood with those answers now. Alex.
Yeah, Derek, Together Spokane is a joint proposal. However, it's made of two separate ballot measures, a Spokane Public Schools bond and a Spokane Parks levy. If next month voters decide to approve both of those, it would bring plenty of partnership projects all across the city. One big one right here in the Latah-Hangman neighborhood that many have been waiting for a long time.
A lot of people buying and moving here thinking that they just found their dream home and they're ready to get settled, and then they realize they don't have a route to school.
The Latah-Hangman neighborhood is growing quickly. More than 2,000 people already live here, and more are on the way. As you drive through, you'll see beautiful natural areas, but you won't see a school or a public park. Together Spokane could bring both.
I think it's exciting because it's cost savings ultimately to us as the taxpayer.
Stephanie Watson is the chair of the neighborhood council for this area. For years, her community has asked for better infrastructure and resources.
I have walked my dogs, and every other homeowners here walk their animals in that field. So we've always wondered, what are they going to do? What is this area?
Part of the site is owned by the city, the rest by Spokane Public Schools. The Together Spokane website says the proposal would make it possible to develop a school and park on the land. The parks levy would fund for the construction of the new park, and the school bond would fund for the planning of a new school. But a future bond would still be needed to pay for the school's construction. The idea of the area finally being put to use brings excitement for those who live nearby.
I think it's a great idea.
It would be open to the public, which would be new for a lot of those residents and potentially bring people from other parts of the city.
SPS and Parks says that by co-developing this land, they would be able to save money, as they would be able to coordinate on things like planning and preparation. Spokane Parks did not give us an exact timeline for when the park would be built, however, that it should happen within the next 20 years if that levy passes. For now, reporting live, Alexandra Konyarts, 4 News Now.
Alex, thank you so much. We've been answering your questions all week about the parks portion of Together Spokane, including why existing tax dollars can't fund these projects and how this money will be used to make parks safer. We've put those stories and more all in one place at KXLY.com/forthepeople.
The family of a Washington State University student who died in a fraternity hazing incident is back in court fighting to hold the university responsible for his death. 19-year-old Sam Martinez died from alcohol poisoning in 2019 while at an Alpha Tau Omega event. Martinez's family sued WSU, arguing the university had a duty to protect him. The case was initially dismissed, but earlier this year, the State Court of Appeals sided with the family. Now the case is in front of the Washington Supreme Court. Lawyers from WSU say the school is not responsible for things that happen off-campus events. Martinez's lawyers disagree, saying because WSU actively promotes Greek life, it has a duty to protect students.
And if the university had taken that information and provided complete information to parents when they come in, and not, as Sam's mother recognized, painted a rosy picture of what fraternities and sororities look like, then parents would have complete information to make informed choices about the safety of their children.
A decision in the case won't likely come for at least a few months.
Well, a man is now in jail for a deadly shooting near Gonzaga last Friday. 33-year-old Zachary McGriff is charged with murdering Sean Cranford near Mission in Cincinnati. Court documents say the two were in an argument over a car the victim sold to the suspect. McGriff is being held on a $1.5 million bond. The incident happened close to campus, but police say there is no connection to Gonzaga students or staff.
After months of construction, Argonne Road in Millwood is fully reopened. The city says work on Argonne Road is wrapping up and traffic is now back to 2 lanes in each direction through the area. Crews will still be back this winter for the finishing touches, including a new traffic signal and decorative street lighting.
Well, it's open enrollment for health insurance, and millions of Americans are bracing for a major jump in premium costs.
And for some families, it could go up by hundreds of dollars a month.
there's no way that we can afford that kind of payment.
We'll show you what's driving up costs coming up. Plus,
And coming up after the break, take a thrilling tour with me through a haunted house in the Silver Valley. You won't want to miss it.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest.
Celebrating 80 years in business with discounts for the decades. Up to 80% off store-wide and new furniture collections. The Tin Roof, locally owned, locally loved since 1945.
Every day, our customers experience that moment. The moment when the decision is made and the train has left the station. When there's nothing left to do but lean forward and watch a little piece of the future unfold right before your dilated pupils. It only lasts a heartbeat or two, and some moments end better than others. But whatever the outcome, there's never a dull moment at Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
Style or substance? Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR plus no monthly payments until next year on select Sierra 1500 models.
See your local GMC dealer.
Maybe your home project is possible. And maybe those unexpected bills are more manageable than you think. Maybe investing in your business is the right move right now. Because BECU is making it easier with reduced rates on loans for a limited time. So maybe all you need is a financial partner whose goal is to help you reach yours. Check today's rates at becu.org/great rates.
The purpose of a city council is to represent its residents, to improve community life, and to guide city operations for the benefit of its citizens. So, how's your Spokane City Council doing? Our elected officials have forbidden police to stop public camping on our streets. Kate Tellis is also against enforcement. But Alejandro is for stopping criminal activity on our streets while offering real help to those in need. So please, vote for Alejandro to restore our safety.
Celebrating 80 years in business with discounts for the decades. Up to 80% off store-wide and new furniture collections. The Tin Roof, locally owned, locally loved since 1945.
one haunted house in North Idaho's Silver Valley is entering its final week of frights. This time of year, it's all hands on deck for the Elam family.
They're the force behind Patty's Purgatory, one of the only haunted houses in the rural community of Kingston. For a behind-the-scenes look at this popular attraction, here's our Mary Sheridan.
This may look like any old construction along Brandon's Road, but if you look closely, the caution tape is actually wishing you a happy Halloween, and those reflective lights have jack-o'-lantern grins. It's all in the details, according to Miranda Elam.
This is not real spider webs, but it really gets people when they think they're, it's fishing line.
This is the second year Elam and her family have decorated her childhood home as a haunted house.
And you smell that it smells like mildew. We put in the fog juice so you get that kind of outdoor icky effect.
Elam bought her childhood home when her mom passed away, but for years it sat empty.
One day a light bulb went off and I thought, it's always had the creepy vibes. It's super old. Like, why don't we turn it into a haunted house?
Now her whole family is in on it, helping with decorations, special effects, and of course, scaring visitors. And when visitors first enter the haunted house, they're greeted by this butler here. There are 10 rooms in this house, each one themed spookier than the last.
We do a lot for the community. We try to anyways. It's such a small valley. And so we just had this idea to do something else for the community, something for, families and people to do together.
The place is called Patty's Purgatory, named after Elam's mother.
She loved togetherness and community, so I figured we did an homage to her.
But don't let the sentimental origins fool you. Take it from me, this place is seriously scary. Oh my God! The community seems to love it, though. Last year, the attraction drew more than 100 visitors per night.
Oh, yeah, and some people that come through get to take a body part with them.
We give them an ear.
Patty's Purgatory also sells cocoa and t-shirts if that's more your style. Halloween will be their final night of the season. Hours and ticket prices are available on our website. Reporting in Kingston, Mary Sheridan, 4 News Now.
And it's so fun that we had a viewer call our 4 News Now newsroom to tell us you've got to come out to the Silver Valley and see this.
I just love seeing Mary get scared on camera.
She's such a good sport. Hey, with Halloween right around the corner, that means the regular season for high school football is coming to an end.
Yeah, Idaho's ends tonight while it's next week in Washington. But until then, we have crews spread out across our area covering all of the action that includes our game of the week between Lewiston and Lakeland. And that's where our Mia Green is tonight. And Mia, both the Bengals and the Hawks have a lot on the line tonight, right?
Yes, they do. It's going to be an electric atmosphere in here tonight. The fans are already packing the stadium. The Lakeland Hawks are coming into this game with a 7-1 overall record, while the Lewiston Bengals are coming into this game 3-5. It should be a fun, exciting atmosphere tonight. And the Hawks are one of the 3 teams in the Inland Empire League, and they're still chasing their first league win after dropping their opener against Sandpoint. This season, the team is trying to avoid a winless disaster, and this comes off an unbeaten 2024 season. Hawks QB Peyton Hillman dominates through the air, lighting up the scoreboards with multiple touchdown passes in the last few games. Now, the final of the 3 teams, how about the Bengals? They had a massive win over Sandpoint 2 weeks ago, and they're looking to keep that momentum rolling for this pivotal regular season finale. If Lewiston wins tonight, they take the league title, but if Lakeland wins, it'll be a 3-way tiebreaker for first. And we'll see a title winner on Monday evening at 6 at Coeur d'Alene High School for a jamboree. And our lovely photographer will stay here to get this game. I'll be heading to the Valley to catch a couple of those games. We have so many other people out to get these games for y'all tonight. And of course, we have our last Friday Night Sports Extra tonight on Nightside. So make sure you stay tuned for those. Of course, it's going to be a great, exciting, fun show. So stay tuned. From Lakeland, I'm Mia Green, 4 News Now Sports.
All right, looking forward to that, Mia. Thank you so much. Folks, we have shower activity tonight, and for your weekend, we have winds kicking up, mountain snow. Let me get you ready for doing any traveling or heading outside this weekend. That's coming up next on 4 News Now at 6.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Findlay Downtown Honda.
Attention high school sports fans. Your school could be featured on 4 News Now Game of the Week. Go to KXLY.com. Vote for your favorite game, and your team could be the featured game on Friday Night Sports Extra. 4 News Now Game of the Week. Brought to you by BECU.
Do you have old or unused medication? Keep your loved ones safe by disposing of your unneeded medications at a drop-off location. It's a simple way to make your home safer and to help prevent misuse or accidental poisoning. Find a secure take-back kiosk near you at medtakebackwashington.org.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2025 Ford Bronco Sport goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for just $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
This October, turn up the wins at the Kootenai Casino. Ride off in a new Yamaha Wolverine side-by-side. Earn entries all month, and on November 1st, one winner will drive away with the jackpot. It's easy to stay and play. Book one night and get another free, with rooms starting at just $99 Sunday through Thursday, plus 2 breakfast vouchers. Call 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY for details, or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get deals on breakfast, which comes in handy when you've got the whole family in town.
Buy one, add one for $1. Now with Sausage McGriddles and more breakfast favorites. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Glamour, power, drama. Tomorrow morning on Good Morning America. Kim Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, Sarah Paulson, Tiana Taylor. 5 extraordinary women take over the morning live on
Good Morning America.
Well, the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center is hosting its second annual community baby shower tomorrow from noon to 2. Families can stop by for free diaper bags, games, and parenting resources, all while helping kick off the center's new community diaper drive.
Well, we want to make sure that families have access to diapers, to wipes, but other resources in the community to help them be the best parents that they could be. There will be other organizations here providing resources that provide programs and services for families and families with young children as well.
But the MLK Center doesn't just want to help parents with supplies. It also wants to connect them to local programs and resources.
So important. All those things add up. And if you don't have a baby shower, you know, you end up spending $1,000 on just diapers and wipes.
And Frida and her crew do awesome work out of that building.
Incredible people.
Yeah. All right. Jason Valentine is here, and we've been talking about this rain and when it's going to arrive here in the Inland Northwest.
The MLK Center won't be the only place with a shower tomorrow. All of our areas will. Let's take a look outside, everyone.
I like that.
We're looking at a calm-ish evening. Our winds and showers just haven't gotten here yet, but they are on the way. 61 right now, a balmy 61 in Spokane, 53 for Coeur d'Alene. So as we're moving along in the evening, we do expect to see rain to be coming in, but it is later than we expected. Windy tonight. We have that wind advisory I talked about earlier in the show. Rain to thunderstorms tomorrow and mountain snow this weekend, so buckle up. A lot to talk about. So on our radar, we're seeing just little bits of showers starting to form. They are going to get a little bit more intense as we move along into our evening hours, so do get ready for some showers. Hopefully they miss all of the football games tonight, and then we can have the rain. That would be, I think that'd make a lot of people happy. Now, as we get into Saturday, 90% chance of showers, 70% on Sunday. Though Sunday, we're going to see a little bit more hit and miss showers, and then some little bitty showers possible Monday through Wednesday. So it looks like shower activity is sticking with us at the end of October. We even have a 30% chance of showers a week from tonight, which is Halloween night. We'll keep a close eye on that. So our forecast radar, we are looking at Friday night, so tonight at 6 o'clock. As we move into the next couple of hours, we do expect those showers to start to rumble in to the Inland Empire. And then they're going to stick around till about midnight or so. And then we'll be looking at a little bit of a break into your Saturday morning, but then a big, I'm talking about cell, will be coming through the Inland Northwest, and that is going to be bringing a lot of rain and the possibility of some thunderstorms and winds as well. Tonight, we could see gusts up to 35 miles per hour. It looks like tomorrow, gusts up to 30 miles per hour, especially when this baby comes through. As we move along into our Saturday evening, more hit and miss showers, and that is going to be the case for our Sunday as well. So just get ready for some on and off showers for the next couple of days, starting in a couple of hours tonight. So as we look at our winter weather advisory in the Cascades for Washington Pass and Stevens Pass, 6 to 10 new inches of snow expected. And if you're doing any traveling, please take a look at the passes and their conditions. Our snow level is going to plummet tomorrow into Sunday down to the 3,000 range, at least Sunday through Monday afternoon. It looks like we're going to be avoiding the chance of some rain snow mix for our cities. But if you are doing traveling, do expect to see some inches of snow at our lovely passes. A little bit less for the Idaho passes, but Stevens Pass, my goodness. And again, winter conditions, travel alert, snow likely above 3,000 feet Sunday and Monday mornings. So overnight lows, 30 degrees for Colville, 29 for Winthrop. Other than that, we're going to be above the freezing level across the board. Do expect to see, though, close or below the freezing mark Sunday into Monday overnight. As we look at our temperatures right now, we're staying warm, pretty nice, above average, but we will be right around average as we head into tomorrow with that 53-degree temperatures with the on and off showers. And again, showers could persist into our Monday and really into our next work week. Halloween, Kitty, is just a week away from tonight. My goodness, can you believe how fast this month and this year is going? And again, the day after, the Saturday into Sunday after Halloween, that's when we're going to fall back an hour. So tonight, expect showers and winds, more of it with mountain snow this weekend.
All right, thank you, Jason. Alaska Airlines cancels hundreds of flights, leaving travelers stranded at Spokane International Airport.
We'll show you the chaos at the gates and what's being done to get passengers home. And health insurance costs are skyrocketing, and many workers could see bigger paycheck deductions next year. We'll break down why prices are climbing and what you can do to protect your budget.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Cal Cars in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene.
Last year, I found my daughter playing with a piece of foil, and my world stopped. The panic hit me. Fentanyl, her future, everything flashing before my eyes. Now she's scared to touch anything on the ground. That is unacceptable. I'm Alejandro Barrientos, and she is the reason why I'm running for City Council. I support Prop 1. And my opponent does not. I work to make Spokane more affordable for families and seniors and reduce homelessness with compassion and accountability. I'm Alejandro Barrientos, and I ask for your vote.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Kyle with Bill's Heating, here to take a look at your furnace.
I thought you guys were teamed up with Gonzaga. Where's the basketball player?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. We do have Davis Fogel on standby.
Standby?
Oh, yeah. Whenever one of us needs him, we just shout his name.
What?
Watch.
Whoa, it's like magic.
Actually, he just made me wait around the corner.
Exactly, it's magic.
Call Bill's Heating and AC today.
We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network. And with T-Satellite, we're connecting millions of people in places no carrier tower can reach.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network and see how you can save up to 20% versus AT&T and Verizon when you check the math at T-Mobile.com. Plus, your experience plan is guaranteed for 5 years.
It's that time of year again for last chance end-of-season decking closeouts and fall flooring specials from the pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
Finish those decking projects at some of the biggest discounts of the year, or get your home ready for the holidays with new vinyl plank, hardwood flooring, or laminate flooring to make your home beautiful. Whatever you need, you can find it at
Windsor Plywood.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show, like you've never seen it before, with the original Columbia, Nell Campbell, live and in person for a screening of the original unedited movie with a live shadow cast and filled with audience participation. All this plus a VIP meet and greet, costume contest with great prizes and more. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Coming to the First Interstate Center for the Arts, October 26th. Get tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Welcome back. Open enrollment is back, a time when people can enroll, renew, or change health care plans for the upcoming year.
But whether you choose a health care plan through your employer or the Affordable Care Act, most people will suffer some sticker shock. Maribel Gonzalez shares what's changing and how much more coverage could cost you in 2026.
If you obtain health insurance through work,
the total health cost of health benefits is going to rise by 6.5% next year, and that is the highest increase we've seen in 15 years.
Beth Umland from the consulting firm Mercer says employees will feel it through paycheck deductions, as employers may shift more health care costs to staffers.
The same healthcare service and good that you bought last year is going to be higher.
A survey by KFF, a nonpartisan health policy research group, found weight loss drug use is driving up costs for some larger firms.
Many of those employers told us that their spending was higher than they expected, and that the GLP-1s is making up a big part of their prescription drug spending.
Separately, Marketplace customers could see premiums more than double next year if Affordable Care Act enhanced tax credits expire.
We've been paying about $650 a month, and according to the new premiums, they would go up to about between $1,900 to $2,000 for the same plan.
Small business owner Michelle Mazer and her husband are facing tough choices.
It would either be me re-entering the workforce and shutting down my small business, or he needs to come out of retirement and go back to work.
So what can consumers do to navigate the costs?
It's kind of a joke that people typically spend less time picking out a health plan than picking out a television, but this would be a year to really focus in on all the options.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
All right, still ahead, the east wing of the White House has been reduced to rubble.
Why President Donald Trump says a 90,000 square foot ballroom is worth the controversy, coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations.
Get some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double or triple sales tax discount. Or no money down, no minimum purchase, special financing for up to 5 years. Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with sales tax discounts, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale this week at Walker's.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, you can lease a tough new 2025 Tundra for just $479 per month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
This season, fall into Coeur d'Alene. Fall is a great time to visit Coeur d'Alene. With awesome weather, fall color cruises, exciting events, a variety of food, beer, and wine selections, and amazing accommodations. It's the perfect time to stay and play in CDA. Visit cdafall.com for more information.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make players celebrate like winners, or make two move like one. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Alaska Airlines canceled over 400 flights because of an IT outage, and some travelers are still trying to find a way home.
Alaska says it resolved the outage late last night, but some flights were still delayed or canceled today. Derek Strom spoke with travelers still dealing with those delays.
Alaska Airlines says it canceled over 400 flights because of issues with its IT system. Alaska says the issue was resolved just before midnight on Thursday, but many people at Spokane International Airport are still trying to find a way home. Roberta Angel spent an hour and a half on the road just to get to the Spokane airport to find out her flight was canceled.
I'm clear over in Blanchard, Idaho. My son drove me, dropped me off, and so I'm stuck here. Can't get out until tomorrow if I didn't want to fly all night.
One traveler I spoke with says the agents at Alaska Airlines have been very helpful in getting him a new flight home to Fairbanks, Alaska, but he still wants more transparency about why these cancellations and delays happened in the first place.
You know, the people they tried really hard. There was one agent at the gate, and he was trying his best to help people out, but their computer issues were hindering that too.
Alan Haynes and his wife were supposed to get back to their home in Alaska earlier today, but won't make it home until 2 a.m. tonight because they still have to make a connecting flight in Seattle. Alaska Airlines says it's bringing in outside experts to diagnose the problems with its IT system. In Spokane, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Well, the future of one of Gonzaga's star basketball players is now back in the hands of a Spokane County judge. Tyon Grant Foster transferred to Gonzaga this season, but the NCAA denied his waiver to play, saying he's used his 4 seasons of eligibility. His attorneys argue he deserves an exception, pointing to time he lost from a heart condition and COVID-19 disruptions. Today, a federal judge denied the NCAA's request to move the case out of state court. So now a Spokane County judge will hear the case on Monday afternoon, just a few hours before Gonzaga's exhibition game against Western Oregon.
So pretty mild tonight for all the families out watching Friday Night Football.
Better than what we thought, that we were going to be getting dumped on with rain right now.
And we're hearing about some snow in the upper elevations. Let's send it over to forecaster Jason Valentine in for Chris Crocker.
Thank you so much. And yes, mountain snow very possible, as we're actually very likely as we head into the next couple of days. Good evening to you. Welcome to the weekend. Shower activity kind of being elusive right now for Spokane, but we do expect it to come into play in the next couple of hours. But hopefully it holds off for the people watching the football tonight. So we do have a winter weather advisory in the Cascades. It's going to affect Washington and Stevens Pass. We do expect to see 6 to 10 new inches of snow. Yes, it is that time of year, and that is Saturday night into Sunday evening. And why this is happening is our snow level is plummeting as we head into tomorrow evening to the 3,000 range, which is below some of our passes. So we do expect to see some snow in the mountains. High temperature trends with the showers, winds, and all that kind of good stuff happening for our areas as we get into the next few days. We are going to be cooler. 63 was the high today for Spokane. We're going to be 10 degrees cooler tomorrow, 53, and then mid to upper 40s as we head into the next couple of days. So chilly conditions are on the way. Our evening planner, on and off showers. Again, next few hours into our early overnight period. We'll get a little bit of a break tomorrow morning, but then more showers on the way. I'll get you prepared with the timing on the showers and what you can expect for the weekend coming up soon, but let's send it back to Kirsten.
Okay, Jason, and with the weather starting to cool down, anticipation is building for the return of ski and snowboard season. So to get you pumped up, we are giving you a bird's eye view of the slopes in this week's Air 4 adventure. Let's go for a ride on the Air 4 drone over Lookout Pass.
We're at Lookout Pass here today, and we're enjoying an awesome day, and conditions are just sweet. Lookout's a very family-friendly area. We've been operating, we're the oldest ski area in Idaho since 1935, and we've been operating continuously ever since. It's just been nice, easy terrain, a nice mix of terrain, but what's really exciting is what we have coming on in the future with the expansion of the back bowl. High quality snow, averaging over 400 inches a year. The past 2 years, we've had 462 and 502 inches. We do not have any snowmaking, but I will say that we've been blessed by Mother Nature and Old Man Winter because it falls from the heavens. We have terrain that's challenging for both skiers and snowboarders. We have some terrain parks that are nice and fun. We've got one of the longest natural half pipes on the mountain. It's an old drainage from a mine at the top. It's called Rolling Thunder. A lot of our senior skiers really like this easy transition from the parking lot. They can literally walk on a flat surface, no steps, no stairs, right to the lift, start skiing. Kind of going up the chairlift line, just a little off to the left side of the chairlift line is known as the Idaho face, and the other side is known as the Montana face because that's the dividing line between the two states. Everything on the mountain's open, so that you got to get here and have fun.
It is the nice thing. Just pull right off the freeway and you're right there. Well, anyone in need of some new gear before hitting the slopes will want to check out the Ski Swap at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. It's happening tomorrow and Sunday. You and your family can peruse through thousands of new and used skis, snowboards, helmets, and apparel to take advantage of all the fresh powder this season. Members of the Mount Spokane Ski Patrol tell us there are great deals, especially for parents looking to buy some gear for their kids.
You know, if you got little kids and you don't want to spend like $200 on a pair of skis, we got skis for like, I think I saw one for like $5 maybe.
Yeah.
Just a small pair of skis because they grow out of them so fast. So great deals.
Mission is $5 for people 12 and older. All proceeds will go towards supporting the life-saving efforts of the Mount Spokane Ski Patrol. For more information on the Ski Swap, you can head to our website, kxoy.com.
The Coeur d'Alene cross country ranks among the nation's best.
And the runners are ranked 3rd nationally right now as they work to defend their state title. We have the Vikings story coming up after the break in sports.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at kxly.com.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
my father's spirit. All is not well. I doubt some foul play. Would the night were come! Till then, sit still, my soul. Foul deeds will rise. Though all the earth along to entice.
The purpose of a city council is to represent its residents, to improve community life, and to guide city operations for the benefit of its citizens. So, how's your Spokane City Council doing? Our elected officials have forbidden police to stop public camping on our streets. Kate Tellis is also against enforcement. But Alejandro is for stopping criminal activity on our streets while offering real help to those in need. So please, vote for Alejandro to restore our safety.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR plus no monthly payments until next year on select Sierra 1500 models.
See your local GMC dealer.
If you'd like to remodel your home with some new stylish cabinets and countertops, or some beautiful new flooring before winter arrives, now is the perfect time to visit the showroom at Northwest Granite and More, where dreams become reality.
Our current Extreme team, Parasports in Newman Lake, helping youth and adults with mobility and vision impairment, and we're going to renovate 3,000 square feet for comfort zones. The 4 News Now Extreme team brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
NBA under fire, one of the biggest gambling scandals in U.S. history. What will it mean to the season that's just getting underway? Watch the next Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
I wanna get up, I wanna get down.
From Hollywood, it's Dancing with the Stars.
Down, down, down.
Dancing with the Stars, Tuesday on ABC.
Coeur d'Alene Cross Country is etched a dynasty in North Idaho, defending state champs on their way to national ranking. These runners are something special. Our sports reporter Mia Green went over to the Vikings track to hear what keeps their feet swift.
The Coeur d'Alene High School boys cross-country team isn't just running races, they're making history. The Vikings have become one of the top programs in America, ranking 3rd in the nation, and they're representing Idaho like never before.
It's the consistency over time, right, that gets you to this level, and the fact that we have a group of young men that are willing to put that time and effort in, not just on a, one day or a season kind of thing. It's a year-round endeavor.
Head coach Emery Carr said the ranking is about commitment, community, and discipline. The Vikings have won back-to-back state titles and even the state academic championship with nearly a 4.0 team GPA. The runners told me their strength comes from this simple motto, we before me.
That's why we succeed. It's not about me. It's not about my individual goals. Cross country is a team sport. So when we're out there, you're not fighting for just yourself, you're fighting for your team, and that's really where our success comes from, and that's why we're able to do the things that we have.
Their unity carried them to a huge win at the Nike Hole in the Wall Invitational, one of the biggest meets in the West, which vaulted them into the national rankings. It's the brotherhood that drives this team.
We're just so tight, and we're just a group of brothers, and we love training with each other, and we train every day, and we do stuff outside of training.
Coach Carr told me that the wins are great, but the biggest victory is who his athletes are becoming.
They're all around great humans, so they're great teammates, great competitors. They treat people with respect. Like I couldn't ask for a better group of young men.
From Coeur d'Alene to the national stage, the Vikings are proving that greatness doesn't need a big city, it just needs a big heart. From Coeur d'Alene, I'm Mia Green, 4 News Now Sports.
Thanks, Mia. And we just wrapped up WCC Media Day, but the Pac-12 Conference is already making moves ahead of its return next season. Given the new league will have 9 teams, including the Zags and Cougs, they'll have a true double round-robin system, meaning that every team is going to play everybody else once at home and then once on the road, adding up to 16. The added bonus here is college basketball's expansion to 32 games. So now Pac-12 teams can have half their schedule out of conference. Gonzaga and WSU now have 13 non-conference games compared to 18 WCC games, and the new Pac-12 officially begins at the start of next July. So exciting teams in the college hoops world, all this fun stuff, just one more season before all that craziness goes down. It's going to be interesting how it's going to affect WSU and Gonzaga for their future non-con scheduling. Back to y'all.
All right, Jack, thank you so much. Looking forward to Sports Extra tonight on Nightside with you and Mia. Folks, we have some shower activity on the way. We have winds already here, mountain snow for your weekend. A lot to talk about. Hope to see you after the break for your first alert weather forecast. You're watching 4 News Now.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
This month, get spooktacular savings on new Sierra 1500 Denali's with $16,250 off or 0% APR. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Last year, I found my daughter playing with a piece of foil, and my world stopped. The panic hit me. Fentanyl, her future, everything flashing before my eyes. Now she's scared to touch anything on the ground. That is unacceptable. I'm Alejandro Barrientos, and she is the reason why I'm running for city council. I support Prop 1, and my opponent does not. I work to make Spokane more affordable for families and seniors and reduce homelessness with compassion and accountability. I'm Alejandro Barrientos, and I ask for your vote.
My name is Carol Lacombe, and I'm 82 years old, and I have been here 2 years. My husband passed away, so I ended up feeling pretty isolated. We took a look around and I thought, this is the place. It was very welcoming. Everyone seems to be very open and friendly. I find it to be just a very comfortable, home-like place to be. It is home.
Around here, fall doesn't come quietly. At the Drive into Fall event, neither does Ram, welcoming back the legendary Hemi V8 with the power of the high-output 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel and backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Nothing stops Ram, and nothing stops these deals at Ram's Drive into Fall event. Hurry in now to your local dealer.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2025 Ram 1500 models, or get 10% below MSRP plus $4,000 total bonus cash on select 2025 Ram 1500 models in stock. See your local Ram dealer.
This month, get spooktacular savings on new Sierra 2500 HD Denali's up to $15,000 off or 3.9% APR. There's never any dealer-added markups on new vehicles. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange at GMC of Riverfront Park.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Convention and Visitors Bureau.
All right, welcome back. Jason Valentine is in for Chris Crocker once again tonight. And listen, we've been talking about this wet weekend, not only for Friday Night Football tonight, but for the Cougar game tomorrow afternoon.
I know, it's going to be a little bit dreary for the Cougs.
A much better chance for the Toledo Rockets who are coming into Pullman. It's nice that the Cougs have a home game, though. It's been, what, 5 weeks?
It's been over a month, yeah.
Yeah, so good to have them back. Let's take a look outside. And the rain is almost back. And we do expect it to be with us all weekend. Good Friday evening. Hey, you've made it to the weekend. 53 right now for Spokane. For Coeur d'Alene. 61 for Spokane. Our friend, again, keeping with the spookiness, our spider friend has a little web outside of our Skycam. Always fun to see what new design we have every evening. So we do have a rainy evening ahead, likely. It is taking its time. Windy conditions tonight. We are in a wind advisory. I'll get to that in a bit. Rain and thunderstorms very likely tomorrow, and mountain snow is on the way this weekend. So first off, wind advisory for almost the entirety of eastern Washington. That's good until 11 o'clock tonight. 15 to 20 mile per hour sustained winds, 45 mile per hour gusts possible. Now, more of that 45 range is in the middle of the state, Moses Lake area, Cooley City, Spokane, probably expecting around 30-mile-per-hour gusts tonight. So slowly starting to pick up. Again, everything seems to be a little bit slow, but isn't that the way when you start the weekend? 50-mile-per-hour winds, hot spot right now for Pullman, starting to pick up. But do expect those winds to pick up as the evening goes on. These are sustained winds up to 17 miles per hour by 11 p.m., then slowing down very slowly into tomorrow. And then when we see another push of shower activity tomorrow, we'll see those winds pump up. So taking a look at our radar, we're seeing just little bits of shower activity starting to form. We are going to see it start to coalesce and kind of merge together in the next couple of hours. And we do expect some shower activity as we head into our overnight period. So 90% chance of showers tomorrow. A very impressive cell coming in tomorrow afternoon. I'll get to that in a bit. 70% chance on Sunday. More hit and miss on your Sunday. And then just maybe some light showers at times as we head into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So our forecast radar, here's what we're looking at right now. And we're going to see those showers again start to move more to the east into Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Some heavy cells at times expected that will move along by midnight. Tomorrow morning, we'll get a little bit of a break from the showers. But the big one is coming as we get to the afternoon. Look at these red cells. That could be some thunder and lightning. At the least, there will be some very heavy rains at times, so expect that tomorrow afternoon. Then after that, more hit and miss showers as we head into our Sunday as well. So just expect to see some shower activity coming to your area next couple of days. So as we're moving along into our weekend, we do expect to see some snow in the mountains. 1 to 4 inches expected through Sunday, Snoqualmie, 6 to 12 in Stevens. 4th of July Pass and Lookout Pass, not as bad, but do take precautions if you're heading over the passes. And snow likely above 3,000 feet Sunday and Monday mornings. And then the snow level will rise Monday afternoon. Overnight lows are going to be staying mostly above the freezing level, say for Colville. As we move into right now, we are looking at 61 for Spokane. That is the hot spot. It's rare for Spokane to get the hot spot, especially with the Tri-Cities and Lewiston in the region. 53 tomorrow, so about 10 degrees cooler than we saw today. And shower activity off and on through Monday. And maybe just little bits and pieces of showers into our work week. And for our Halloween, hi Kitty, for Friday, we have a 30% chance of showers with a high of 54. So it doesn't look cool, but it does look like it could be seeing some showers for your Halloween. But for tonight, expect some showers and wind. Tomorrow, much of the same.
Thanks, Jason. Here's a live look at the U.S. Capitol building, where the government shutdown will continue at least until Monday, as some Senate lawmakers have already gone home for the weekend. As lawmakers try to come up with a deal, many federal workers are scrambling to pay their bills.
Today marks the first time these workers won't be getting a full paycheck because of the shutdown. Since the stalemate started on October 1st, close to 1.5 million civilian federal workers were either furloughed or forced to work without pay. Hundreds of these employees were seen lining up at a food bank event this week in Washington, D.C. Yesterday, Senate Democrats blocked a Republican bill that would pay people who are considered essential workers. Democrats want the bill to cover furloughed employees too. However, lawmakers on both sides say they feel a bipartisan agreement could be reached soon. And we are learning more about the controversial East Wing demolition at the White House.
Workers are now being asked to sign non-disclosure agreements. ABC's Perry Russum has the details.
This morning, the historic 120-year-old East Wing of the White House reduced to rubble. Satellite images show the dramatic transformation from less than 1 month ago to now. Along with the building, at least 6 trees have been taken down, including 2 magnolias commemorated to Presidents Warren Harding and Franklin Roosevelt, all to make room for President Trump's 90,000-square-foot ballroom. This rendering shows how the ballroom will look when completed, much larger than the White House residence.
I think there'll be nothing like it.
The Trump administration has still not submitted plans to the National Capital Planning Commission, but insists all historical artifacts from the East Wing are safely being preserved. Still more critics are speaking out. Chelsea Clinton in a USA Today op-ed writes, President Trump has the right to pave over the Rose Garden and denude it of roses, as well as turn the East Wing into a ballroom. Still, it is unsettling that such substantial alterations are being undertaken without a historic preservation review. The president says the ballroom, expected to cost $300 million, will be funded by private donations and his own money.
How much am I donating? I won't be able to tell you until I finish, but I'll donate whatever's needed, I'll tell you that.
The demolition unfolding as we enter day 24 of the government shutdown. Today, more than 500,000 federal workers are set to miss their first full paycheck. And next week, air traffic controllers will miss their first paychecks, raising concern about sick calls that could lead to widespread flight delays.
I can't guarantee you that your flight's going to be on time. I can't guarantee you that your flight's not going to be canceled.
Another major concern, food assistance money about to run out for millions of Americans. Politico reports at least 25 states are expected to stop paying benefits for SNAP or food stamps beginning November 1st due to the lack of federal funds during the shutdown. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
The U.S. is sending an aircraft carrier strike group to the Caribbean as President Trump increases his pressure campaign on Venezuela.
The Pentagon says the purpose is to, quote, dismantle transnational criminal organizations and counter narco-terrorism. The Gerald R. Ford strike group is currently docked near Croatia, more than 5,000 miles from the Caribbean. It would take days for it to be in position to launch any strikes. The massive buildup of U.S. forces in the Caribbean has raised questions about the Trump administration's intent in the region. The administration has said it's part of a counter-drug trafficking campaign. However, Trump has also been weighing strikes inside of Venezuela as part of a broader strategy to weaken leader Nicolas Maduro.
Before we go to break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome Broadway's Rock of Ages, the driving music force that rocked Broadway and millions of fans in the groundbreaking show Rock of Ages live in concert at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, November 20th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's the final days of Chevy Truck Month. Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
First, at Shriners Children's, the world's most advanced scoliosis procedures are born here. In fact, we deliver access to the world's best doctors for nearly every pediatric orthopedic condition. We're delivering care without compromise is our promise. And kids can just be kids. Because being first always starts with empowering the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
At Parker Toyota, we've got an SUV for every lifestyle, from the legendary Land Cruiser to the spacious Highlander and the ever-versatile RAV4. Your next adventure starts here.
And with the largest SUV selection in the Northwest, Parker Toyota has what you're looking for on the lot today. With Toyota's world-class reliability and top-tier value, your SUV isn't just ready for the road, it's ready for the long haul.
See our great selection of SUVs at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by Gamma Knife.
All right, coming up tonight on Nightside, it's almost time for another edition of the Friday Night Sports Extra. Our sports team is spending the evening under the Friday night lights. They'll bring us the best highlights from high school football games around the Inland Northwest, from Reardon to Rathdrum. Tonight at 11, I counted, we'll be at 10 different games tonight.
Ooh, that is exciting. Also exciting, if you like rain, we're going to have quite a bit of rain showers tomorrow. The heaviest will be in the afternoon hours. Highs are going to be about 10 degrees cooler than we saw today, right around 53. So get ready for a chilly weekend and a wet weekend. We do expect wetness tonight, but hopefully it'll miss out on all the football.
Fingers crossed on that, especially with a 8 o'clock tip for kickoff from my kid across the street at One Spokane Stadium.
This has been perfect timing for so many of us because we've been talking about the rain all week, and here we are. It's been great.
Yeah, for sure.
So far.
All right, thanks so much for being with us here on 4 News Now at 6.
You can always catch more local news, weather, and sports on KXLY.com.
Have a great weekend.